In today's fast-paced contact center environment, having a powerful, all-in-one tool is essential for agents to deliver top-notch customer service. This video will walk you through the key features and functionalities of the Agent Workspace, showing you exactly how to navigate the interface, handle calls and chats, and leverage Amazon Connect's suite of agent productivity tools to make your job easier and more effective. Let's get started and see how this workspace can empower your agents to be more efficient and confident. When you first log in to the Agent Workspace application, you'll be presented with a few options. Up at the top left, I can change my agent status between available and offline by default, but you can add additional agent states as well. Using the settings cog, I can modify the audio devices for the built-in soft phone, and if I don't want to use the soft phone, I can use the desk phone option here to forward those calls to a cell phone or desk phone of my choice. Down in the bottom left is the contact control panel. This is where, based on the type of interaction you're handling, you'll be able to control those interactions. If it's a voice call, you'll be able to put them on hold or transfer them. If it's a chat or email, this is where you'll type in your responses. The rest of this interface is all of those agent productivity tools I talked about. Now, some of these, like customer profiles and cases, I'll go through live. On the right-hand side here, Amazon Q is going to be listening into your different interactions and providing proactive assistance or linking you to some guided flows to help you with those customer interactions. Now that my agent is ready to take a call, I'll go ahead and place one in. Now, I'm keeping the customer experience here very simple because I want to focus on the agent experience. If you are interested in learning about our customer self-service or automation capabilities in the contact center, feel free to check out some of our other videos. But now I have a call into my agent on the workspace. You can see on the left-hand side here that the contact control panel has updated. At the top left, I have a contact card for this phone call. If I was handling multiple interactions as an agent, perhaps some chats or emails as well, I'd be able to flip through those interactions up on the top left here. Down at the bottom left, my call control is now available. I'm on mute, but I can place a customer on hold. I can use quick connects to transfer to other agents or departments, and I can also end the call from here. But in the center and on the right-hand side here is now where all of these agent productivity tools have populated. The first thing you'll notice is that my homepage has updated to a step-by-step guide. Now, these guides have a lot of different flavors to them, and you can present a lot of different information to your agents. Up at the top, I have an attribute bar, which is showing some of the collected attributes from the contact so far. For instance, I know the customer's name, I know what queue they came in on, and I know that they authenticated during the self-service portion of this interaction. Additionally, I'm presented with a number of different scripts and guides that I can go through. So for instance, if this customer needs to make a payment, then I can click on this option to go through a guided flow in order to assist them with that payment. In addition to this step-by-step guide, some of the out-of-the-box capabilities of the platform include customer profiles, which, again, based on information or attributes collected during the self-service portion of the call, I can see who this customer is, I can see their contact history, and I can see any other information that might be entered. Additionally, I can see any cases associated with this customer. Now, cases are a great tool that is built into the contact center that allows you to manage more complex interactions. Not everything in a contact center is going to be a single call to solve the issue. Sometimes there might be different points of communication across several days, across several types of communications, and there might be tasks or processes that need to be completed that aren't even in the contact center. Using cases, you can track and manage this so that agents can see a holistic view of this problem and what's been done so far to solve that problem. Now, in addition to having the ability to select one of these guides, Amazon Q is listening into the context of the conversation and can provide assistance or flows as well to help solve any customer problem. So I'm going to go ahead and ask as a customer for some assistance. Hi, I need help replacing a credit card. Now, Amazon Q is going to listen to this, and if there is a knowledge base article that can assist the agent, it's going to offer that up as an option. So you can see here that I need to learn about the process for replacing a lost or stolen credit card, and using the knowledge base articles that have been built into the platform based on your company's policies, I'm provided with some options and talk tracks that I can take through with the customer. If I want to see more about where this information came from, I can see the actual source of these articles. So agents can read through this to get additional information or context based on the actual knowledge base article within your system. And you can see that because this interaction requires some input from the customer, I'm actually offered one of those step-by-step guides linked directly to the response from Amazon Q. So I can open that up and I can start taking the required information from the customer. So you can see that, again, because they're authenticated, I know which card they have, and I simply just need to get some simple answers from them, understanding when they lost the card or if they still have it in their possession, what type of shipping they want to receive that card back, and I can review and submit. Now, these step-by-step guides allow you to integrate directly with your backend systems, whether it's this tool for cards or signing up for a new subscription or changing an account status. As long as your platform has the ability to expose certain APIs to allow Amazon Connect to integrate, we can create this very simple experience. But maybe there's some tools that you have that you don't want to integrate directly into Amazon Connect. Maybe agents just need to have access directly to that tool. Well, using these custom apps, you can load different interfaces for your agents. So for example, if there's a tool that you have that isn't integrated directly into Connect, you can bring that up and display that again in this single pane of glass. You can also build some custom applications. So Amazon has exposed some of the capabilities of the Agent Workspace so that if you want to build your own web-based applications, and again, build those directly into the agent experience, you can do that. This is an example of an on-call dialer. Now, Amazon does have the ability to save a certain number of phone numbers and call them using quick connects. But the on-call resource dialer here was built for a customer that has thousands of clients. And the person that you're reaching out to at these different companies can change from day to day. Managing this within the contact center is quite complex. So what we built here is a web-based application where you can load in all these numbers and manage them easily through a database and place those calls. Finally, Amazon has also built some applications to display within the interface. For example, these performance metrics. Now, as an agent, I might want to know how I'm performing, how many calls I've taken that day, how many calls are waiting in the queues that I'm associated with, and what their wait time is. And so again, directly within the agent interface here, I can go ahead and see that information. So now that I have worked with my customer, I've solved their problem, there's nothing else that they need help with, I can say thank you for calling in, and I can end that interaction. All of these tools stay open because I'm now placed into an after-call work mode. On the left-hand side, if there was enough context for this conversation, I would be given a summary and transcript of the interaction that I could use for my notes as I finish up the work associated with this call. Once I'm totally done with the interaction, I can go ahead and close the contact, and I'm placed back into a ready status for my next interaction. Now, this was a voice interaction, but we know that voice isn't the only contact type that is important in these contact centers. You might be talking with your customers via chat, email, SMS, or WhatsApp, or any other type of communication that we can bring into the contact center. And what I just want to show you quickly is that the experiences across many of these channels is very similar. So I'm going to start a chat. You'll see in just a second it will come into my agent. I can accept that chat. You can see that many of these tools are the same. I have the same options for the guided workflows, the same attributes at the top. I have the customer profiles, cases, and I can open all of those apps that you just saw earlier. The main difference is that instead of talking to the customer via voice, I'm messaging them on a chat platform. I'll go ahead and end that conversation. We've now completed our tour of the Amazon Connect Agent Workspace. We started with the basic interface, then covered everything from answering a call and following guided flows to using powerful tools like customer profiles and Amazon Q. The Agent Workspace is designed to be your single, centralized hub for managing all customer interactions. By consolidating these tools and features, it helps you work more efficiently, access crucial information quickly, and ultimately provide an excellent experience for every customer. If you have any questions or want to see a personalized demonstration, reach out to us at any time. I'm Dan Perlman. Thanks for watching.